In this question, we are given that in a certain high school, 80% of seniors are taking calculus. So the number of students who are taking calculus is equal to 80%. And the percentage of seniors who are taking calculus and physics is equal to 60%. We are also given that 10% of seniors are taking neither calculus nor physics. We have to find out the percentage of seniors that are taking physics. Now that we have written down all the information that we can get from the question, let's move on to step 2 and draw the entity diagram. Since there are two entities here, one is the number of students who are taking calculus and one is the number of students who are taking physics, we draw a two-entity diagram. Now, it is given that number of students who are taking calculus is equal to 80% and the number of students who are taking calculus and physics is 60% of 80. So number of students taking both calculus and physics will be equal to 60% of 80. This is equal to 48. So if we rewrite the numbers, there are 48% students who take both calculus and physics. We are also given that 10% of the senior take neither calculus nor physics. So the 10% part of the number of students lies outside the entity. We also have that number of students who are taking calculus is 80. We know that the total will always be equal to 100%. So let's move on to step 3 and calculate the percent of seniors that are taking physics. So according to this entity diagram, we should have C plus P minus 48%, which is the common students taking both calculus and physics, plus the remaining 10% students who are taking neither of the subjects, and it should be equal to 100%. We also know that the value of C is 80%. Then we have 80% minus 38% equals 100%. This gives us P equals 100% minus 80% plus 38%, which is equal to P equals 58%. So there are 58% students who has chosen physics as their subject, and hence the correct answer is option D.